What is up, you beautiful people? Welcome back to the Jordan Davis Podcast. I am your host, Jordan Davis, and on today's episode, we're going to be talking about Loki, the TV series, why it's going to be very important for you to watch this series concerning watching No Way Home, concerning watching Multiverse of Madness. This show is going to be very important, I believe, into the future, into the multiverse of the MCU and everything that's going to happen. And I really wanted to talk about that today and out of discussion and really just speculating and everything, how I think this is going to be the start of changing the MCU as we know it. But before we get into that, I want to thank everyone that watches my videos, like, comment, and subscribe. I thank you all for the new subscribers. I want to thank all of you, and if you're new here, if you don't know about my channel at all, I talk about Marvel, DC, Star Wars, all kinds of movies. It doesn't matter if it's comic book or just normal movies, blockbusters. I talk about them all. And if you like that kind of thing and you like to talk about movies, just hit the subscribe button, and because I'll be talking about movies, every day, and I cannot wait to talk to you about movies as well. So I would really appreciate if you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. So now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about Loki. And so the reason why I want to bring up Loki, because the embargo for reviews came off of the TV series of Loki, and it's getting glowing reviews. Really getting like top praises, like more than WandaVision, more than Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's like this is number one. Like this is top tier Marvel content. And so Kevin Feige has said that WandaVision, No Way Home, and Multiverse of Madness is going to be kind of that arc of kind of starting of the multiverse arc. And as we all know, we watched WandaVision. It was like, we really didn't see any multiverse stuff going on here. We really didn't. At least I didn't. I don't know what you guys thought. You were expecting a WandaVision from the multiverse, if they're going to put Easter eggs or any nods to what they're going to do in the future. But I didn't see any of that. To be perfectly honest, if you told me it had nothing to do with the multiverse, if Kevin Feige didn't even mention WandaVision, it was just about No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness, I was like, yeah, I would believe him, because in the WandaVision, I did not see any multiverse stuff. But really looking at Loki and the trailers and the promotions of Loki and what everything it's about of Loki in this TV series, I think this is going to be dealing with more multiverses, more alternate timelines, dimensions, and all that kind of stuff, which I think is going to be really important to watch if you're trying to understand No Way Home, if you're really trying to understand Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange 2, and everything that's going on in that movie. And I think this is a good show to watch, because I think you're going to get more out of Loki than you did in WandaVision, because WandaVision was really about Wanda and Vision's relationship, is really dealing with Wanda's grief and Wanda's pain and everything that went down in Infinity War and Endgame and all of that. And we saw that, and it was really good. But I think as the whole future of the MCU and what exactly they are planning right now, which is the multiverse, you can call it the MCM. I don't know how you can say it. Probably it's the wrong way to say it, but really, they're going to be all about the multiverse, because basically Kevin Feige is saying every Marvel movie that has been produced by Marvel is now canon to the MCU. with the multiverse. Like, Logan is canon to the MCU. The X-Men universe, the Fox X-Men universe, canon to the MCU. Deadpool, canon to the MCU. Because it's a multiverse. Different worlds, different dimensions. And same thing with No Way Home in the Spider-Man movies. Different universes, different worlds. As we're going to see in No Way Home, which is going to be absolutely bonkers. But going back on the Loki thing, I think what they're going to do with this show is it's going to be, you know, next level, kind of out of this world, you know. No pun intended. But since Loki is going to different universes, trying to fix timelines and doing different stuff, I think it's going to be one of the great things Kevin Feige has produced and made. I haven't seen Loki because it comes out this week. I know there's the screeners have seen it and said it's really, really great, but once I see it, I think I will truly understand where they're going with this show. And obviously, you can count on me to do a review of the Loki series on the Jordan Davis podcast, so stay tuned to that. So yeah, I think what we were all expecting in WandaVision for the multiverse stuff, I think we're truly going to get our appetites filled with the multiverse and everything that we could expect into the future of what Kevin Feige is going to do with the multiverse concept. I think this is the start with Loki, the TV series. Now, obviously, it's not all going to be about the multiverse, because I think the big things with the multiverse is going to happen in the movies. Because I think that's obvious with WandaVision, that's obvious with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Not many big things happened. It was kind of personal stories. And I think that's going to be the same thing with Loki. I think we're going to have a little bit more, you know, interesting big things, but not as much big things as we're going to see in the movies. You know, I don't think we're going to tease any Spider-Man stuff in the Loki. I don't think we're going to get any teases from, you know, whatever could happen in Multiverse of Madness. I don't think that at all. But I do think this is going to, like I said, it's going to be a development story of Loki, even though we got a pretty good core aspect of what Loki is, and we all know how beloved Loki is. So I think, in my mind, that's the kind of thing we're going to get. I think we will get hints to the multiverse. I think even more than WandaVision that we were teased that we would get. But I think in Loki, we're going to get that. Might not be as much as we're going to get in the movie, but we're definitely going to get that in Loki. But, so I really think that's why Loki is so important to the MCU. I think, and plus we have to put in mind that what this show really is. It has more, you know, emphasis on its, you know, time traveling, going to alternate dimensions and worlds. So really, I think this is truly the prelude to the multiverse. And I guess you can call WandaVision a super duper prelude to the multiverse, because the only thing that we have concerning towards the multiverse was the post-credits scene of Wanda. But that's really it, in my opinion. But you can tell me, if you watched WandaVision, what did you think? Did you see any kind of multiverse hints that I didn't see? So I would love to know your opinion in the comment section. And I also want to know, what do you think about the Loki show? Are you excited? Have you heard about all the buzz going around? And what do you think about the Loki kind of multiverse being like the prelude to everything that's going to happen, and how important this show can be to the future of the MCU? So I would love to know your comments below. Sorry about the dog. But I would love to know from you. I would love to know in the comments what you think this all can mean. What could Loki, TV show can mean for the future of the MCU? So I would love to hear from you. So we can really start this conversation and really theorize with each other. And I can't wait to hear from you. So this could be the end of the podcast. It could be the end of the episode. And I thank you all for watching, for listening. And if you want to, listen to the audio, I'm on all kind of podcasts, Spotify, Google, Apple, all of that. Just search for the Jordan Davis Podcast. And so yeah, and thank you for listening and watching. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.